advice centres are another service under threat. They give free advice on anything from debt problems to housing issues, giving priority to those on the lowest incomes. One centre in Holborn is losing a third of its workforce. So what will happen to the people who rely on it? Here's our business correspondent, Glenn Goodman.
When Vida Japong walked into this office, she was desperate. Heavily indebted, she needs the help of the Mary Ward Legal Centre in Holborn.
If you don't pay, you can be repossessed, so you lose your home.
Yes.
The others cannot do that yet. They can go to court and they can get a judgment against you.
They've advised her which of her debts to prioritise, and they're preparing a legal case against one of her creditors who are charging her far more interest than she realised.
It comes to a figure nearly 100,000. So that means that you're borrowing not 28,000, you're borrowing 100,000.
The Mary Ward Legal Centre employs 30 people, and 10 of those are to be made redundant because of government funding cuts. Possible further cuts could force the centre to close altogether.
There'll be 6,000 clients a year who would not be able to be helped, and we're pan-London. So what would happen to them? They won't, basically, they'll have their rights in law, but they won't have any way of actually enforcing those rights, which is just ludicrous. These aren't people who've got the means to pay for a solicitor. So they come to us, to places like ours, for help. And we're not dealing with very sort of general issues that people can perhaps get through the internet or through telephone advice services. We're dealing with actual casework.
The abolition of the government-funded Financial Inclusion Fund is causing mass redundancies of debt advisors, who are, of course, in more demand than ever in these difficult times. They help people to keep their homes, stave off bankruptcy, and for many people they're the only way of fighting big corporations that they suspect of cheating or exploiting them. The Citizens Advice Bureau is also being hit, with hundreds of centres in London facing cutbacks. Here in the city, there's a little Citizens Advice Bureau just nestled away above that hair salon there. It's been quietly serving the 300,000 people who live and work around here for the past 45 years. Now it looks like it may have to close. Local authority funding has been withdrawn. They're trying to raise some more money from the local banks and other businesses around here. But it seems so far that this is one bailout that the big banks haven't shown sufficient interest in. Vida Japong has been paying off her mortgage for more than 25 years, but her debts could still have caused her to lose her home. The Mary Ward Centre is turning her life around.
It has helped a lot of people, including me, so if they cut it down, I think it will be very, very sad.
The government argues that difficult cuts have to be made, but without services such as this, there may be more bankruptcies, more repossessions, which of course impose their own costs on creditors, taxpayers and the economy as a whole. Glenn Goodman, London Tonight, Holborn.